This is the E-Flite Citation Longitude from Horizon Hobby, and it's part of their UMAX series, so it's a really lightweight and tiny. It actually have two jet engines, so there are, I think these are 30 millimeter small EDF engines inside, and you can actually run this on 3S and on 2S actually. So this one actually, the specifications call for to run this on 3S, but 2S, if you want to fly in a scale-like manner, works just great. And with a 1300 milliamp battery, I can actually fly on 2S for, at least 10 minutes. So it's a really long flight time. And I think the thing about this Citation Longitude is the scale appearance when it flies and the nice LED lights. I don't think this is actually a fun plane to just go around and do aerobatics with. I think to me it's too small. It's easy to lose orientation. That's why I actually have a kind of damage on my nose, because I lost orientation on one of my flights and just went down. And if you just look inside of this one, then there's actually just a place to put the battery, and this one also uses the JST connector. So I've actually marked this one with black on one side to keep track of how to do easy battery changes. And this hatch is actually held by really two strong magnets. So it's an uncomplicated plane. Just put the battery in, you connect it, and you bind it to your TX. And I fly this on my Spectrum MX-10, which works just great. So let's go and watch a nice scale-like Twilight flight then from this one, just showing how it looks in the sky, because I think it's a really nice looking and easy flying scale RCR plane. This early morning I actually have the Citation Longitude from E-Flite, and I'm up really early in the morning just to show the LED lights and make a nice scale flight on this Citation. So I will hand launch this one. They look really nice, these LED lights, but they are not too bright, so this is I have to be really up really early or in the twilight to actually get a good look of this Citation. And this is an RC airplane which I just want to fly scale, because it does actually look nice for being such a small RC airplane. I'm not really interested in doing lots of aerobatics or crazy flying, so just slow cruising and just check it out. So the plane does look really nice, but I'm not too fond of the EDF noise. So there are actually twin EDFs on this one. And they are, kind of screamy, like many of the other UMX style EDF RC airplanes. Really nice scale appearance on this one. I'm actually running on a 2S 1300 milliamp battery. So with a little bit of fantasy, this could actually be the real thing flying. so it flies straight as an arrow, this one. I think the speed even on a 2S battery, because this plane is actually specified to run on a 3S, but I think 2S works just fine, and it actually gives it a more scale speed flying also. So this is full power. The engine does actually scream. Then just kill the throttle and glide. It does glide really nice. So my timer is actually up. I have this timer beeps, but I know these 2S 1300 milliamp batteries that can actually run for a really long time, so I have time to do a minute or so flying. So if you're interested in flying this Citation, I think it's actually best suited to do this kind of scale flying, as it does look a little bit too unrealistic to actually go through aerobatics or do just crazy things. So for a scale lover, this RC airplane might be just the one. But I'm not really sure if I will keep this one, because I like RC airplanes that does it all really. And this one is not, it's not a great aerobatic RC airplane, and especially in this light I'm not going to do anything crazy because it is tiny and I don't want to lose orientation. So I've already had a few rough landings and crashes, so let's get it down then. And it's so light, so it just swivels around when it lands. So it's a nice looking one, this with the LED lights. In the end then, is this a good RC airplane, or is it not a good RC airplane? The shortest answer is it might be a good RC airplane, really. I like to fly scale RC airplanes, so that's why I fly so many warbirds, of course. At the same time, I just don't want to fly scale. I want to do all the aerobatics. I want to have an agile RC airplane. I want to have something I'm really enjoying in the sky, something I can fly in a kind of wide space also. and I can maneuver in really tight spots and do tight turns and everything. And this is not that RC airplane really. Of course, you can certainly, if you want to fly a lot of aerobatics and slow and everything, but just the EDF noise, I'm not really too fond of any Horizon Hobby UMAX RC airplane due to the high pitched noise of them. I'm not too fond of it. I also just want a really versatile RC airplane with a really wide flight envelope, agility and everything. And these UMAX RC airplanes, they are kind of what they are. So you purchase them and there are not many adjustments you can do actually. Which brings me to just a comparison. For instance, I have the FMS Ranger 850 and I've done a few videos on the Ranger. And the Ranger is just such an excellent RC airplane and really fun to fly. Of course, this is an EDF, and the Ranger is just a prop-driven RC airplane. It's a Cessna. This is a Citation, also Cessna, of course, but the Cessna 180, 172, 182, and this is a Citation. I have so much more fun when I fly the Ranger. And I have actually much more fun also when I fly the Eachine Mini Warbirds, and they are in a more similar size and weight class than the Ranger. So I'm a bit torn. I don't think this is a super fun RC airplane. It looks nice, of course it does, but it's on the small side. It does have this high pitched noise. So I will probably move on to other more interesting RC airplanes in the future.